right, next up is the butcher shop scene. Any notes so far?
Yes, I think Timmy should say squash instead of lima beans. It's funnier.
Yeah, you know, she's right. I drove past a squash farm once. Farmer was out in the field laughing his butt off.
If you read the chapter in my book on funny foods, you would know that squash is a surefire laugh-getter. Watch. Squash.
The beans stay.
Oh, good. Just who I wanted to see. Jerry, as far as this week's script goes, I think I speak for the entire network when I say, yes.
Jerry, your ex-wife is on the phone again. What do you want me to tell her this time?
In a meeting, out to lunch, dead, you pick.
Dead's good.
What's this about?
Oh, nothing. It's personal.
Oh, good.
No, it means I don't want to tell you.
Come on, Jerry. We didn't learn anything about you by going through your briefcase. Kidding.
Hey, everyone, I want you to meet my buddy Bill. He'll be playing the banker in this week's episode. I met Bill in Detox.
Hi, Bill.
Bill's a crack addict, so nobody give him any crack, okay? Hey, everybody deserves a second chance, right? Make sure he doesn't steal anything.
All right, let's pick it up with Jackie's speech on 42.
Come on, Bill, you can't foreclose on the only butcher shop in town. You're snatching meat right out of the mouths of little babies. Give me another couple weeks.
Sorry. If I help you, then I have to help everyone else. What kind of a banker would I be then?
Listen, I have skimped and sacrificed for this store, and you're telling me you want to foreclose the first time I get 9 months behind?
Can't.
Whatever. Listen, buddy, this is still my store, and you're the only one leaving, you lousy vegetarian bastard.
And cut. Jackie Bastard isn't in the script.
It is now. Hey, I wrote a line, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, Jackie, you world-class joke chef, you. You're always cooking up something extra for the crew, huh?
Did you like it?
Oh, well, I loved it. You know, if I wasn't on Prozac, I would have swallowed my tongue.
Well, that's good, because it stays in the script, Jerry.
Jerry, I'm no good at this. Would you explain to Jackie why that word, although brilliant and insightful ad lib, it just isn't going to work, you know, from a writer's perspective?
Well, actually, this is between you and Jackie because from a writer's perspective, we think it works, right?
Yeah, it's appropriate.
Well, you know, personally, I love the B word. I just don't think it's going to fly past the censors.
Nobody tries to stifle my creative genius. Is that clear?
Clear as rain. Jerry, we have ourselves a problem. We have got to stifle his creative genius.
But wait, you stifle. I'm going to lunch.
No, let me take you. I know a nice place. You don't mind telling us your birthday, do you?
Harper's office. Yes, it is. Thank you. Excuse me, he's not here. Oh, no, don't tell me. He's in a meeting. Or maybe he's still dead. Or maybe he's in a meeting with a bunch of other dead guys. Oh, you must be Jerry's ex-wife. Mm-hmm. And you must be the one that's been giving me the runaround.
Oh, no, our PA handles all the lying. I do the apologizing for the lying PA. I'm Laura. I'm Jerry's assistant.
Gail Harper, I suppose I should apologize. Unless you're the lying PA lying about not being the lying PA.
I see that you and Jerry had that paranoia thing in common.
I'm sorry. Listen, I've got to get back to work in an hour, and I really need to talk to him. Where is he?
He's dead. I'm just kidding. Actually, it's worse than that. He's having lunch with one of the network guys. You know, maybe they're down at the commissary. I was going to go down there now if you want to come with me.
All right. You know, he used to go on and on about this one network, those, Doug somebody.
Oh, Doug. Talbot, blonde hair, brown nose.
That's someone.
Hello? How was lunch with Doug?
Pretty good. I had to wear this, though. Actually, he wanted me to tell Jackie that the B word was out.
So I guess it's still in.
Yeah. I gave Jackie the message. Jackie actually suggested some alternative words, some of which were accompanied by hand gestures. Anyway, let's finish punching up the script, all right?
Okay, now I've got an idea. I think that when Jackie comes in carrying the groceries, he should step on Timmy's skateboard and go kaboom.
Nancy, what does this have to do with the bank foreclosing on Jackie's butcher shop?
Oh, so people losing their businesses never trip on anything?
Pay no attention to Mr. Snippy.
Oh, God. You talked to my ex-wife.
Yeah, we had lunch together.
You had lunch with Gail? I don't believe this.
Which part are you having trouble with, lunch or Gail?
What is Mr. Snippy business?
Nothing.
Oh, it's just that she always called him that because she always had to ask him every question twice. His first answer would always be a joke.
Him? He never says anything funny.
What else did she say about me?
Nothing. We didn't really talk about you.
Well, what do you think she wants, Laura?
Well, I think she just wants to tie up some loose ends because their breakup was so sudden. I mean,
Laura.
Jerry walked into the house one day and announced that he had quit his job and that they were going to Montana so he could write his novel.
Laura.
Now, Gail had just started a new job, and she didn't want to go, so the great communicator here left without her.
I thought you said you didn't talk about me.
Well, of course we talked about you. What else? I don't even know the woman.
No offense, Jerry, but you're coming off like a jerk.
Well, that's her version. It was a lot more complicated than that. Look, Gail and I, we had our share of problems.
They split up and got back together a dozen times.
But we finally got divorced.
In Reno. They couldn't wait.
Look, it wouldn't be good for Gail and I to see each other right now.
Because every time they get back together, they end up tearing each other's clothes off.
Does she have a sister?
Oh, wait. What are you saying? That every time they make love, they get back together again?
That's the pattern.
That's why you're hiding from her?
I'm not hiding from her. Look, I haven't dated in a while, and I'm feeling particularly susceptible.
Susceptible? Horny?
Bobby, he's not in high school. He doesn't have to be serviced every 5 minutes.
Oh, how long has it been since you pulled into a service station? And we don't mean self-service.
You guys, come on. Now, these are the 90s. Responsible adults do not sleep around. We should commend Jerry, not condemn him.
Well, we would still like to know how much time to commend him for.
Well, it'll help us get past this and get back to work. It's been, 2 years.
2 years? What are you, a leper?
Stand back, he's gonna blow. Does it hurt?
All right, enough. Now, you all know all the intimate details of my life. Is everyone satisfied?
Everyone but you.
And all you pay for are your drinks, and they let you keep the balloons.
Is that right?
Jerry, I'd like you to meet Sam, Herb, Larry, and Sam. Sam, this Sam here, is the West Coast head of standards and practices. He is our show's censor.
I'm glad to see you're not overreacting.
So you're telling me that you want to foreclose the first time I get 9 months behind?
10.
Whatever. Listen, buddy, this is still my store, and you're the only one leaving, you lousy vegetarian bastard. Hey, everybody! I think I got myself a catchphrase.
Jerry, my butt is really on the line here. Now, I need some help.
Gee, Doug, I hope you don't think I enjoy watching you squirm as you try to hang on to your job.
Why, what have you heard?
Doug, if you think it's that big of a deal, why don't you go talk to Jackie yourself?
Doug, I think that's a good idea.
Well, that is exactly what I am going to do, gentlemen. Good. Excuse me. Jackie, so, how was it?
You're fine, but I got a little acting tip for you. You got to quit licking your lips, man. You look like an addict.
Jackie, Mr. Thomas, Could I have a word with you, please?
Sure, Doug. Bastard.
Jerry, do you like blondes? Well, I've got this friend. She's not exactly the brightest thing in the world, but I figure that's probably not a priority for you right now.
Hi, Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
Your ex-wife is here.
Thank you, Debbie. Hi, Gail. It's nice to see you.
You look pretty good for a dead guy.
I'm sorry I didn't call you. It's been very crazy around here.
I know. I used to be married to a TV writer.
Yeah.
So, how's your novel coming along?
I never got past the dedication page.
So, how's your novel coming along?
No, I'm not being Mr. Snippy. The peace and quiet up there was very distracting.
Jerry, there is a reason I came here.
Oh, excuse me. No, Grant. This is Gail. Gail, this is Grant. Gail.
Hi.
Gail's my ex-wife.
Oh. Well, I hope I didn't interrupt anything. I did not mean it like that.
No, you didn't interrupt us. I mean, you didn't interrupt us. We're finished talking. Flora.
Oh, hi, Gail. Jerry. Grant, could you help me out here, please?
No, bad idea. Grant, you stay here. Laura, I'll help you.
No, Jerry, you can't help me. I need somebody black.
Look, I'm sure you're very busy. I just came to see if you were free for dinner sometime this week.
Oh, free. No, you know what? We're going to be working every night this week.
But you know, Gail, we do have dinner on the set every Friday night before the tapings. Why don't you come to that?
Is that okay?
That's fine. That's great.
Good. Well, I'll see you then.
Good.
I'll walk you out, Gail.
Okay, set up for a run-through in 2 minutes.
Hey, Jerry. How you doing?
Pretty good, Frank. Thanks.
Listen, a bunch of us are going down to Tijuana this weekend. We thought you might want to come along. It's pretty wild down there. You might get lucky.
I think I'll pass, Frank. Thanks.
Oh, that's too bad. We were kind of hoping to go in your car. Now, we're pulling for you, pal.
Reconsider.
Thanks for being so discreet, guys.
Oh, come on, don't still be mad at me. I wasn't meddling. I just thought that dinner on the set would be a good place for you and Gail to be able to talk without being alone.
And that's not meddling?
No, I'm your assistant. I was assisting.
So this may come as a big surprise to you, but I do all sorts of big grown-up things in the world without any assistance from you.
Sorry, Snippy.
It's Mr. Snippy.
Of course it is. Jerry, I think you've already met Sam, Herb, Larry, and Sam. I'd like to introduce Ian, Brian, Roland, Derek, and Samantha.
Call me Sam.
And this, of course, is Hatfield Walker, Director of Network Programming. Sir.
Harper, I am disappointed. I was hoping this issue would be resolved by now. I could be at a nice, quiet taping of Family Matters.
That Urkel is a hoot, huh? And he works clean.
Absolutely. I understand your position, but ganging up on Jackie like this, I think, is just going to make him madder.
All right, everybody, let's go.
Enough excuses. Now, Harper, just stand back and let the big guys handle this.
Jackie, Hatfield Walker, I just wanted to let you know I flew all the way from New York to see you.
Well, you guys must have really been embarrassed when you got to work today wearing the same suit. We should have called each other up or something in the morning. That way this wouldn't have happened.
Jackie, that's very good. Jackie is always quick with the joke.
No, I'm serious, man. You guys look like morons.
Mr. Thomas, I assure you I wouldn't be here if this matter wasn't of greatest concern to the network. However, we are willing to negotiate. If you will drop the offending word, we'll let you have 3 dams, 2 hells, and 1 kiss my butt.
Well, don't worry your little suit off, hat head. We're all professionals here. We know when to have fun, and we know when to get to work. So everybody, let's have a great run-through, okay?
Thank you. Settle.
So you're telling me that you want to foreclose the first time I fall 9 months behind?
10.
Whatever. Listen, buddy, this is still my store, and you're the only one leaving. You filthy, slimy, blood-sucking, suit-wearing bastard!
Hello?
All right, everybody, I got a couple things to say. First off, let's have a great show tonight. And nobody touches that second rack of ribs until I am completely done, okay? Also, Banker Bill says his regards from Detox. Guess we might have pushed him a little bit, putting him into a high-pressure situation. My fault. Anyways, be sure and sign the card. We don't have to pay him for the whole week, do we?
No.
That's good, because he just blow it on crack, you know. Anyways, the banker is going to be played by my bookie, Tony. Try not to stare at his scar.
Jerry, aren't you even curious about why I've been trying to get in touch with you?
No, I think I know, and I think it's great. I just think that maybe this time we should try it a little differently. We should maybe see each other around other people, you know, so we don't cave into urges. Go slow and see if there's anything really there to pursue.
Jerry, I'm moving to London next week.
Oh, man. The gaffer says that you haven't got any in 10 years, Jerry. What gives?
Actually, Jackie, it's been 2 years.
Hey, Frank, you pinhead! Jerry says it's been 2 years.
Oh, okay. 2 years.
Hey, babe. Let me shake your hand before I start eating my ribs. Jackie Thomas, star of the show.
Nice to meet you.
How are you? I know I look a little thinner in real life. The camera puts on about 40 pounds, plus they pad me up pretty good.
Gail is my ex-wife.
Wow. So I get it. You heard about his losing streak, and you're in town on a mission of mercy, huh? You doing anything after that?
Excuse me, Jackie, isn't it time for you to be in makeup?
They can wait. I don't always wear makeup, you know, just when I'm doing the show.
I see somebody going after that second rack of ribs over there, Jackie.
I gotta go.
London?
2 years?
Come on, Bill, you can't cut off my credit. I'm expecting a shipload of beef this afternoon. I said shipload.
And we're out.
Jackie, can I talk to you a minute?
Hey, everybody! My head writer, Mr. Snippy, has a note for me. This man has not been with a woman in how long has it been, Snip? 2 years. So later, we're going to pass the hat and get him a pro. Give till it hurts. Thank you.
Thanks, Jackie.
No problem.
Listen, the network is really up in arms over your line. You really think that it's worth it, huh?
You see how many suits I got to come out here?
Yeah.
They're really sweating it up there, aren't they? It's so cool.
So I don't understand. What, all this is a game?
Yeah. These guys make me mad, you know? Look at all the crap they let other shows get away with. People getting their heads blown off, bimbos and bikinis jiggling all over the place, Geraldo. But I want to say the word bastard, and everybody goes nuts. What do you call that?
Actually, I would call it hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy, that's a good word. Yeah, Murphy Brown can have one, but I can't say it. Well, what's that?
Hypocrisy.
The word covers a lot of ground, Jerry. Last year, we had a script where I said hell 8 times, and they said I could only say it 7 times. And so 7 is okay, and 8 is bad. More hypocrisy, huh, Jerry?
Well, actually, that I would call stupidity.
That's too bad, because if it had been hypocrisy, I was going to have it tattooed on my butt.
Okay, places, everybody.
I guess I've had enough fun, though.
Well, Jackie, have a little more fun.
All right.
You still drink beer?
Sure.
Cheers. So, London, Gail, God, that's quite a change.
Yeah, it's scary. It's exciting.
No.
God, I am such a romantic. Maybe that's why it didn't work out between us.
What? I'm a romantic.
No, you just think you are. You like to read books and you're sensitive, sort of. But, really, you're afraid to get close.
Now, you figured that out?
No, Laura told me. You know, when you left, I was so upset. But once you were gone, it was like it forced me to take control of my life. So the divorce was good for me.
Well, if you ever need another one.
Jerry,
Yeah.
speaking of needs,
Yeah?
2 years is an awfully long time.
Well, it's the 90s. I'm just being careful.
What do you think?
I think if you move any closer, we're going to be in bed for 3 days, and then you'll miss your plane.
There are other planes. Just a thought.
No, and it's a good thought. It's a good thought, but we both know how it'll end up.
Well, if you're ever in London,
I'll look you up.
Mr. Harper. What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just thinking, Minnie.
You should have gone to Tijuana with the other boys.
Come on back and I'll show you my tattoos.
Have to help everybody out. Now, what kind of a banker would I be then?
Hey, I skipped a sacrifice for this store. And you're telling me you want to foreclose the first time I get 9 months behind?
Can.
Whatever. Listen, buddy, this is still my store, and you're the only one leaving, you lousy, hypocritical, vegetarian...
I don't believe this. Those sneaky sacks of